folks, I hope you were challenged by today's message. You got to keep digging your ditches. God has a prophetic word for our personal situations where we're challenged, and we need a word that is not generic, but for us in what we are dealing with. And that's what 2 Kings 3 is all about. Those kings were in a conflict and there was no water, no life-giving source to sustain them in the conflict they were facing. And all of us are facing conflicts today: crisis, COVID, family crisis, career crisis, economic crisis. But God has a prophetic word. But to get that prophetic word, which is a word specific to your circumstance, not a general sermon, you have to be in sync with Him. And that's why worship is so important. Without worship, you can get the preach word, but you may not get a prophetic word. That is, a specialized word for your circumstance. And that's what prophecy is designed to do. And when they went to the prophet, he gave them a word that said, dig your ditches in the valley and make the valley full of your ditches. In other words, create an opportunity for a miracle through your obedience. A lot of things God wants to do, He doesn't get to do because we haven't created through our obedience the opportunity to do it. You can pray to Him, but He wants you to dig your ditch. That is, fulfill what He's commanded you to do. If you're not fulfilling what He's commanded you to do, He's not going to give you a prophetic word no matter how much you pray. And when they obeyed and made the valley full of ditches, it flooded with water, it defeated their enemies, and they had life-giving sustenance. God wants to give you this year life-giving sustenance as you keep digging. They were digging in a valley. That's a low place. So you may be in a low place. You may not feel like digging. But you keep on going because God knows when it's time to fill the ditches of your obedience with His glorious presence. God bless you, and we'll see you again next week.